Our seedling has been 1 year in the nursery. We now believe that it is about 30 centimeters high, and the roots must have gone down more than 15 centimeters into the soil. That one, we can now lift the back and we send it into the field.
We see the plants are very choked, and we are afraid. Are there no snakes? Are there any steps you take to prevent snakes from coming in this place?
Yes, we don't have snakes in our nursery. First, we clean a 10-meter belt around our nursery. I know snakes don't like clean areas. So far as our nursery is clean, snakes will not come. Secondly, we use chemical products here. We use herbicides to kill the grasses around the nursery. And once there is a herbicide on the grasses on the ground, the snakes, they crawl. They wouldn't crawl into chemicals. We use also fungicides. Once there's fungal attack around the nursery, we use any fungal, copper-based fungicide, which snakes will not like to crawl into. Finally, when the workers work, they produce noise, and the noise has a tendency of driving the snakes away. The snakes, they will run away from noise, so we don't have incidents of snake bite in our tea plantation or our nursery.
Of what significance is it to you?
I do this as a holiday job to help me purchase my school needs.
Have you been doing it every holiday, or this is your first time?
No, this is not my first time. I've been doing it every holidays.
How long a day are you here in the farm?
We don't know. We used to be as soon as we finish our work, we can go.
Averagely, how much do you expect at the end of your holidays?
The way you come to work and the way you work is the way you take your money.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, certainly aiming at a particular amount at the end of this holiday.
Yeah.
You are aiming at how much?
20 or 24,000.
Okay, at the end of the holidays.
Yes.
Or at the end of the month.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Let's move over to the farm. The Ndawara tea estate is divided into sections, and we are here in one of the sections called Vendu 1 section. Mr. Christopher is the plantation manager. We would like to know from you, sir, how long does it take for a plant like this to mature?
Well, from the nursery stage, once we put it in the field, it will take 4 years before tea can be plucked and manufactured into drinkable product.
How many varieties of tea do you produce here in Ndawara?
We have two main varieties of planting material, but we have more than 12 different species which we have planted in the field, based on their color, their taste, their weight, and the aroma.
What is the lifespan of a tea plant?
A tea plant, once it is properly planted, has an economic lifespan of 100 years.
Are there any measures you take to sustain the environment, because posterity need to have a chance?
Yes, tea plantation is very sustainable. The fact that we've planted tea, it's a very sustainable crop. First, the tea will provide a complete canopy cover within 4 years, which will also protect the soil against erosion. Secondly, the tea would produce a lot of litter within the year, which will go to enrich the soil. The tea has a very developed root system, which is also going to affect the structure of the soil. So the tea in itself, just by planting tea, it's environmental friendly. The next, we in our tea bush, in our tea fields, we plant trees. We plant the Graveria plant, which has also a very big canopy. When in the young tea, we plant a cover crop, the Tephrosia cover crop, which is also a soil fixant. It's a nitrogen fixant. It fixes nitrogen from the air into the soil. So the tea plantation is environmental friendly, and we're sure since by the sheer fact that the tea lifespan is 100 years, means that we're taking care of ourselves now and the next 2 or 3 generations ahead of us. We pluck at a certain height below the ground, so we must have to use a stick to measure the height from the ground so that we don't pluck below that level.
After harvest, the next stage is process. That is in the factory where the tea is processed. Next time we meet, we'll be in the factory to see how the tea is being processed. Hello.
Welcome back from the tea estate, and we are still in the kitchen. We are still cooking the kunu, and if you see very well, you understand that she's using a kind of a stick. It has got 2 sharp ends. Let me take that stick off so.
Okay.
And the 2 sharp ends is like preventing the kunu to get sticky, so it breaks away the small noodles. Our kunu is almost ready, and she can now serve me if it's okay. Ami, can you serve me?
Okay.
You know what Elizabeth was doing out there? You had the experience to watch the largest tea estate in Cameroon. And because it is getting very interesting, we'll not let Elizabeth go. You know, Elizabeth will be joining us again later, and this time we'll be meeting her in the tea factory. You know, at times we get tea on our table, but we don't know what it takes to get that tea on that table. I am here. I'm not drinking tea. I'm drinking my kunu. I mean, if you put sugar.
Yes.
Put me sugar.
Sugar there.
Sugar there inside?
Yes.
Okay, you don't put sugar already?
Yes.
All right. Okay, she says it's sweet enough. All right. So let me cool it because it's very hot. When it comes out from the fire, it's very hot. But you can see the noodles. And that is actually what is nice in the mouth. When you eat it, you feel the noodles in your mouth, and that's what gives the good taste. It does taste good. I'm having a good time, okay? But Ndawara is not all rosy. We'll be talking about something very serious, and we'll be talking about health. And Delphine Fueng is presently at the health center in Ndawara, and she'll be talking about some of the health challenges that people in Ndawara are facing. We understand that they have a lot of malaria. It is true, the climate is cold, and we expect not to have mosquitoes here. But you know, those things do happen. And another health challenge is the STD. So she'll be meeting the doctor to find out about the health challenges and what the Ndawara or the Ndawara officials are doing to curb the health challenges here. But before we go there, I'll continue enjoying my kunu, what we call pap. Very nice. Thank you very much, Mama. Thank you. It's very nice. Very nice. You eat it every day. Every day in the morning.
Yes, every day.